Shalom, everybody, and blessed be the name of the Lord. Welcome to Glorious Woman Daily. It is my hope that you're doing well in the Lord. Personally, I am amazing and I glorify the Lord for that. Welcome to this session of Glorious Woman Daily that I am going to encourage you with something just for a few minutes. I haven't classified this in any segment of Glorious Woman Daily, but I'm just going to share. A few months ago, I shared something small about the gift of listening, and that is what I am going to share again today, and just add something small about choosing to listen to people instead of just being instead of rushing to answer and rushing to criticize and rushing just to comment on people's videos and posts. It is good to just choose to listen. In a world where people, right, left, center, are giving sarcastic remarks, are commenting discouraging comments on people's posts, and speaking anyhow and bashing people out, it is good that you choose to be different. You choose to listen. You choose to be an encouragement to others. The Bible encourages us and tells us that let your words be seasoned with salt. Okay, let me just read the verse for you. It is in Colossians chapter 4 and verse 6. It says, let your conversation be always full of grace, seasoned with salt, so that you may know how to answer everyone. The Message Bible put it this way: be gracious in your speech. The goal is to bring out the best in others in a conversation, not to put them down and not to cut them off. That English is the most simplified. Be gracious in your speech. Let your words be full of grace, and that means your words should be pleasant words. Don't speak anyhow, just harsh words and words that are not gracious to others. The goal is to bring out the best in others. The Bible encourages us that the goal of having every conversation is to bring the best out of others and not to put them down, not to cut them off. So it is not your business. It isn't your business. And I repeat, it is not your business to bring others down. It is not your business to discourage people. It is not your business to hurt others with your words, with what you tell them, with what you comment on their posts, with what you comment on their videos. It isn't your business unless you have been put there as a pillar by the devil, and that is your work to bring people down. And don't allow yourself to be used by the enemy to such a point. And this is actually the easiest way for you to allow the enemy to tell you just to speak anyhow, and to discourage others. Let your goal, and as I said, in a world where people are left, right, center discouraging others, let Colossians 4:6 guide you and ensure that every word that you speak is full of grace, every word you speak is pleasant, and your goal is to bring the best out of others in every conversation that you have. Be it a conversation of encouraging, be it a conversation to correct someone, be it a conversation to teach something. Let your goal be to bring the best out of others and not to put them down, not to cut them off. Choose to listen, resist the urge to criticize, insult, laugh, or make sarcastic remarks. Battle the press of time and of urgency and the hunger to get away. Just lean in quietly, emphatically, purposefully, and listen. And give this gift to whoever you can. Be different. Choose to listen. Resist the urge. Sometimes when we see a picture of someone or a video anywhere in the social media platforms, and especially some funny videos on TikTok, probably that urge just to criticize, maybe out of jealousy or even for fun, but you never know how the other person gets to interpret the message. Instead of going ahead to fulfill that urge to criticize, you choose to listen to people and know what they have to say, know why they are, get to know why they are doing what they do, get to know why they are speaking the way they are speaking. And even if you cannot get hold of them to help them, at least pray for them. God knows them and God hears. Adding something a little, focusing on us women, a glorious woman. A woman who is quick to listen is one who gathers up all information before releasing a reaction. She resists the urge to spout off everything her mind formulates, choosing rather to give her solutions time to settle, to become properly shaped before being shared. And when she speaks, her advice and assessments are sensible, sober, prudent, and purposeful. A person who is quick to listen gathers up all information before releasing a reaction. You are not quick to react to everything you hear. When you hear someone saying something about you or about another person, you are not quick to react. Rather, you choose first to listen and to do your research, uh, to gather information before you release your reaction. You also resist the urge to spout off everything that your mind formulates. When you see something, your mind comes up with all kind of things. Words fill up your mind that you can quickly speak, but you resist that urge just to speak anything that comes in your mind, and rather give your solutions time to settle. You think through them carefully, think through them slowly. You make sure that they are properly shaped before you share them in regard to the word of God. You ask yourself, is what I'm about to say going to hurt anyone? Is what I'm about to say going to be a blessing to someone? So you let your solutions settle and make sure they are properly shaped before you share them. This kind of a person or this kind of a woman, when you choose to listen, when you choose to be calm, collect your information, let your solutions to settle, and filter out the words that are in your mind so that you speak them. When you give your advice, when you give your answer, when you give your solution, it is a sensible one. It is a sober answer. It is a very prudent, or it is a wise answer, and it is purposeful. It fulfills the purpose that God intended for that person that you're speaking to in her life or in his life. So I would encourage all of us to be quick to listen and we be slow to speak. Such kind of a person or such kind of a woman is able to release God's wisdom to others and experience God's comfort through them. So resist the urge to criticize and just listen and give this gift to whoever you can, as I said. That is like saying, give this gift to everybody that you meet on the way. When you do everything in accordance to the word of God, when you take your time to pray before you speak to someone, or before you answer them, or before you react to something, then God is able to fill you up with wisdom, and you're able to release God's wisdom to others, and you're able to experience God's comfort through them. You share God to them, and God comforts their heart. If it is someone who is broken, who is heartbroken, you're able to share God's healing them. If someone is discouraged, you're able to share God's encouragement to them, and by so doing, the purpose that God intended in their lives is fulfilled through you. If God wanted them to get healed, then they are healed. If God wanted to uplift their soul, then they are uplifted. So I encourage all of us, to choose to listen, to desire to have this gift of listening to others instead of rushing to criticize, instead of rushing to laugh at others. We choose to listen instead. I know if you are that kind of a person, if you're choosing to be that kind of a person, God is going to help you, and God is going to use you to be a blessing to people around the globe. So choose to listen. Have this gift of listening. Pray that God is going to help you to be a blessing to others by listening to them and sharing God with them. And this you will achieve if you remain in your place of prayer. You are not just going to sit and expect to be the best. Pray that God is going to help you to walk in the right path and to always be a blessing to others with what be a blessing to others through your words, through what you tell them, and through what you speak. I hope this has encouraged you. I hope this has taught you something. Don't be quick or don't rush to speak just anyhow. Keep calm, relax, and listen. Thank you for being with me till the end. If the Lord wills, we meet in our next session. Always remember to pray and have a passion for God. Shalom, glorious woman daily.